All praise, honor, and glory is due to Yahweh Shema Shah. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. And the sincere Akim, pushing his word, risking their lives and their freedom to do so. And the brother Mayim coming to you from the Philadelphia Plain Tables Camp. Just my thoughts, just me talking to myself, trying to build up my spirit, using the scriptures and using my life experiences and trying to govern my life experiences and my life through the scriptures. Just basically just telling a story, to myself, but I'm recording it. I'm going to go to Sirach chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. So the things that you love in this world, whether it be good or bad, the Lord is going to tempt you with that to see if you're going to go off, And by us being in this truth, we have to purge ourselves of the things that's not good for us in this world, which means it could be women, it could be money, it could be cars, it could be anything that's detrimental to you prospering in this truth. And the Lord is going to tempt you with those things. Because the Lord, took everything from Job. Let me try to go find that. I think it's in Job, the 19th chapter. Job 19, verse, I'm going to start at 13. He hath put my brethren far from me, and my acquaintances are very estranged from me. My kinsfolk have failed, and my familiar friends have forgotten me. You see what I'm saying? So we in essence, what he's saying is we are alone in this truth. And everybody that we think is near and dear to us, the Lord going to take away from us. And what he's really doing is taking away your distractions. But because the flesh, we feel like we need it because it's a part of our flesh and we like it. It hurts. So and sometimes we try to cling on to things that the Lord takes away from us. And some men have fallen out because of that, clinging on to people that the Lord take away from them. They that dwell in mine house and my maids count me for a stranger, and I am an alien in their sight. Because that's what's going to happen. By the things that we say and how we feel about the world and the things to come, our friends and our family members are drunk off the Babylon juice. And when we speak about Babylon being destroyed, it's poison, to their imagination and to their wants. So they don't want to hear you talk. It says, verse 16, I have called my servants, and he gave me no answer. I entreated him with my mouth. And when you're a righteous man, you have servants. You make sure that your servants are paid. They have a nice place of dwelling, and they're comfortable. And even doing that, when you're a man of the Lord, the devil is going to use your servants and everybody, to go against you. My breath is strange to my wife, though I entreated for the children's sake of my own body. So even, Job's wife was taken away from him. Because anytime you can't smell your wife's breath, that means you're not being intimate with her. And sometimes when you're hurting, the intimacy from your wife can comfort you. His wife's breath was strange to him. Wow. Let me jump back to Sirach, the 2nd chapter. It says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in a time of trouble. So when all these things are happening, when your cage is being rattled, from you being tempted and things being taken away from your soul being afflicted, you have to constantly endure, and make not haste. They say haste make waste. Make not haste in a time of trouble. Verse 3, cleave unto him and depart not away. How do you cleave unto the Lord? By meditating on these scriptures and building your spirit up with the word, with this water, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. And how are you increased at your last end? Those incorruptible crowns. That's the increase that we all searching for. That's the increase that we putting up with all this affliction and suffering for. Those incorruptible crowns and those immortal bodies that was promised to us, to those that endure unto the end, and more so the elect. So we pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, number us among the elect, and we also put on as the elect. Verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. And that's kind of like difficult to do when the Lord take things away from you that you care about. He asks you to take it cheerfully. Now imagine if you've been in a relationship with a woman, for 30 years, and the Lord takes her away from you. Within that 30 years, she has become a part of your spirit. So, you go to bed thinking about it, you wake up thinking about it, throughout the day you're thinking about it, but the Lord took her away from you, and he asking you to take it cheerfully. That's kind of difficult to do. But if you want that crown, then that's what you have to do. The right thing. And the right thing is to take it cheerfully. And it's going to be hard, but you got to work on it. And this picture that we painting is not over until the chariots come. And it's always need work every day to clean your garments. It says, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. So when we take everything away from us, we still can't lose our integrity. We still got to focus on the prize and keep walking. And don't look back, because ain't nothing back there. It says, verse 5, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Because most of this gold that's sold in these jewelry stores, it's got a lot of impurities in it. And the way you take the impurities out is if you try it by fire. So you probably start out with a big nugget, but once you put fire to it, it shrinks down to a small nugget. Then that's the pure gold. But the Lord tries acceptable men through the furnace of adversity, affliction, through loss. So he's going to take everything that you love away in this world to afflict you, to basically purify you. So that's the walk that, that we're going to have to go through, being afflicted. And once you overcome one obstacle, he's going to place another obstacle in your way. So it's just not like you're just going to go through one thing in your entire walk. Every time you turn around, it's going to be something that makes you stumble, something that rattles your cage. And it's all to purify you. So we got to keep in your mind and remember that everything that you're going through is a test. Because without no test, you have no testimony. So we got to keep walking and keep enduring into the end. So I hope you brothers, you Akim and you Akwath, was edified. Till the next time, Shalom.